welcome back. In our last video, we talked a lot about the pros and cons of blocking a sextortion scammer, ultimately concluding that it is not recommended and professional help should be sought out by victims of this heinous crime. In this video, we'll explore an alternate approach, what a victim may face after choosing to deal with sextortion on their own. Lots of valuable information here, so let's get into it. When you choose to deal with this alone, you're immediately going to be faced with an uneasy scenario, and that is that you knowingly have to continue communication with the blackmailer. This is a scary and difficult decision for most, but if you decide to tackle sextortion on your own, maintaining open lines of communication with the blackmailer becomes paramount. It is the backbone of the entire operation. Blocking, ignoring, or only partially engaging with the blackmailer is not an option. You must respond promptly and consistently to their messages. I cannot stress this enough. You have to keep the communication going. If you don't, they will feel slighted and retaliate and likely release your explicit content or worse. Through this constant communication, the first thing you need to convince them of is that you are a paying victim, just not right now. The reason you're not paying them at this exact moment is not because you don't want to, it's simply because you don't have the funds available yet. Paint it like a temporary lack of funds rather than a refusal to pay. You have to keep them on the hook and you have to stay within their good graces. But why is this so important? Why do you need to convince them that you are a paying victim? Simply put, establishing yourself as a challenging target becomes vital when dealing with sextortion alone. Consider the analogy of a collections department. Those who pay easily are pursued first, followed by progressively more challenging cases. The criminals here are the collectors, and by positioning yourself as a difficult collectee, you create obstacles for the blackmailer. During communication, lay the groundwork for a dialogue that acknowledges your debt, but emphasizes your inability to pay at the moment. As I said before, this will require continuous communication, with the blackmailer demanding payment and you consistently responding with explanations of your current inability to pay. This will take lots of creativity and effort on your part. You'll be bombarded with "pay me now" messages, and you will need to always come up with a believable excuse. This back and forth may stretch out over an extended period, but it is crucial to entertain it. You will find yourself crafting elaborate excuses as to why you cannot make payments. Excuses may include lack of funds, difficulty with money transfers, or restricted access to joint accounts. Just make it believable and don't upset them. If the blackmailer becomes angry or desperate after not hearing from you or not believing your excuses, and they allow emotions to dictate their actions, they may decide to release your information, potentially causing irreparable harm. By positioning yourself as someone willing to pay but consistently unable to do so, you maintain a degree of control over the situation. Remember though, under no circumstances should you ever pay them anything, not even a single dollar. If they believe that you will pay as soon as possible, the blackmailer will hesitate to release the compromising content because you consistently assure them that the payment is forthcoming. By making collection difficult, you are effectively buying yourself time to think of that next excuse. And during this time, the blackmailer will likely prioritize easier targets, giving you a temporary break while they focus on those who are more willing to pay. Temporary is the key word here. This is not an end-all strategy. This will not lead to a situation where you can forget about the criminals entirely. It's best described as kind of a band-aid. Doing this does not guarantee a resolution or eliminate the threat. You will always be forced into communication and at risk of being exposed if you choose to handle sextortion alone, which is why professional help is always recommended. Dealing with sextortion alone is a laborious and risky journey. The challenges of maintaining continuous communication and convincing the blackmailer of your intent to pay can be overwhelming. As I said, this path may extend indefinitely with no guarantee of resolution. So by turning to our team of experienced professionals, victims significantly increase their chances of successfully resolving the issue while minimizing the risk of compromising material being released. Our experts possess a deep understanding of the intricacies of sextortion and the nuances involved in combating this pervasive crime. Throughout the entire process, we provide victims with unwavering guidance, support, and access to crucial resources. Digital Investigations Corporation employs cutting-edge digital forensic techniques to gather evidence, meticulously analyze online interactions, and trace the origins of the scam. With our specialized tools and methodologies, we are able to uncover the identities of the culprits behind the blackmail, safeguard the confidentiality of compromising materials, and diligently work towards bringing the scammer to justice. An essential advantage of seeking professional assistance is our strategic approach that emphasizes not blocking the suspect. By maintaining communication channels, we are able to gather vital evidence that strengthens the case against the blackmailers. Our experts can seamlessly take over communication, employ IP to location tracking, and collect the necessary evidence needed to build a strong case, thereby increasing the likelihood of a successful resolution. Digital Investigations Corporation boasts an impressive track record with a remarkable 90% success rate in preventing the release of compromising content. Our unparalleled expertise and abundant resources enable us to navigate the complexities of sextortion with unwavering effectiveness. Victims can reclaim their safety, privacy, and peace of mind with our help and guidance. In closing, it is crucial to emphasize that facing a sextortionist alone is not recommended. Additionally, ignoring the problem and doing nothing can exacerbate the situation and prolong the anguish. As the saying goes, ignoring a problem will not make it go away. So by confronting the issue head-on and seeking professional guidance, victims empower themselves to take proactive steps towards resolution. Engaging with experts who specialize in sextortion cases ensures that victims have the unwavering support and comprehensive resources necessary to navigate this distressing and terrible experience and emerge stronger on the other side. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay safe out there.